Yeah. So in terms of just like a DeFi ecosystem moving into the next cycle, because like in the past cycle, it's like there's ETH, and then of the ones, then there was like Polygon, which is like more of like an extension to ETH. And then there was the class of the layer twos that were more like AVAX, which was like its own chain, like an EVM compatible chain. Whereas like DeFi, but like snow themed. So there was like Snowbank, Snowdog, like all kinds of shit, just snow themed DeFi.
Mm-hmm.
And then there was Solana, which kind of had, kind of like a vaporwave style kind of DeFi and kind of their own thing. And then Fantom was like kind of like spooky themed DeFi, but of all those things, so like Fantom, AVAX, Solana, the reason why AVAX appeared to be so massive in size in their DeFi activity was because of 3 Arrows Capital. And so major blow up in like a major hub of liquidity in that ecosystem. So I think that's going to be hard for them to recover from. Same as Solana with SBF. Like SBF was kind of Solana's thing, or Solana was kind of like SBF system. And so that one had, but like
Yes.
Fantom, like while Fantom was certainly kind of, people that were trading those things and people that blew up were definitely in Fantom, like kind of the main people behind it. The main guy behind Fantom is a guy named Andre, who created Wi-Fi, who like is up there with Richard in terms of like DeFi pioneers, I would say.
Wow.
He created these like the Wi-Fi vaults. Those were like early kind of yield farming derivative assets. And so definitely, like a guy literally probably another person in crypto in Richard Hart's like wealth level.
Wow.
So
how does it compete with the fundamentals wise? We know PulseChain's built from the ground up with those in mind.
I'm really not too familiar with like Fantom's like supply issuance, like dynamics and stuff like that. When I was saying tough to start competitor, I was saying like I was framing that more in the sense of like if you have a like some type of DeFi product, where are you going to launch it? And because Fantom, had a big run up in the last cycle and it seems to have improved since the last cycle, it's like already got some track record to work with. And, like the same qualities of like speed and, where there's more centralization than Ethereum, but you can kind of sacrifice some centralization in order for higher throughput and different fee dynamics and stuff. So that was probably, more in terms of like, whereas like other things that could be classified in there would be like AVAX and Solana, for instance. But of those three, I just think that Fantom is probably better positioned than the others. But yeah, it's more like, in terms of those like use cases, like people that are going to launch something not only on Ethereum, where are they going to launch it?
PulseChain.
Yeah. I mean, if it's not PulseChain, or if they haven't heard of PulseChain, like Fantom probably is going to absorb a lot of those.
Yes.